Well, hello my friends and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. Now, this monster, it's portrayed differently in Greek mythology, it has two heads, and it's different than what the Netflix series depicts it at. But there's also various stages of the Demogorgon in Stranger Things. But let's just get right into what this pretty cool monster is. Now, the Demogorgons, they are predatory creatures originating from the Upside Down. Now that is an alternate dimension. The Demogorgons obey the Mind Flayer, and they make it part of his hive mind. Under his influence, though, the Demogorgons are murderous, violent, and have not unlimited, but they have limited intelligence. Now, though, in 1983, a fully grown Demogorgon set foot in Hawkins, Indiana after a gateway to the Upside Down was accidentally opened. Now, the Demogorgon was eventually defeated and destroyed, but not before it could inflict damage upon the human world. Now, Will Byers, a rescued victim of the Demogorgon, became a vessel for the Mind Flayer. Somehow, though, Will's possession allowed the Mind Flayer to unleash a swarm of adolescent Demogorgons upon Hawkins. Now, the Demogorgons, they have not been given a scientific title due to their secretive status. However, though, from the TV show, the character Eleven and her friends coined the nickname Demogorgon, naming the original monster from the 1983s after the antagonist found in Dungeons & Dragons. Now, the life cycle of a Demogorgon has 6 stages and seems to function similar to that of a various amphibian species. The specifics of how the cycle begins are unknown, but presumably starts with the deposition and incubation of larvae in a host. Now, once the larvae emerge from the host's body, they undergo a period of rapid, metamorphosis, molting through each phase of the development until emerging as an adult. Kind of like the xenomorph from the Alien movies, where it's an egg, then it turns into the little spider creature, lays its eggs into people, and the chest burster comes out. And it's pretty much kind of like the same thing from what I'm gathering. Now, the process takes place over the span of a week. A Demogorgon's life cycle was best illustrated by Dart, a Demogorgon which Dustin temporarily kept as a pet. But now, also, I really haven't seen Stranger Things or anything like that, but the Demogorgon really caught my eye, and I just want to look into it a whole lot more from the Stranger Things series. Now, the stage 1 it goes through, it's a slug-type creature. They're roughly the same shape and size as a standard garden slug, but they differ in terms of coloring. The larval Demogorgons are generally dark brown, green, and bright yellow spots. Now, stage 2 is a Polliwog. Now, after an unknown amount of time, a larval Demogorgon would molt to the next stage of its life cycle. Sometimes they're referred to as the Polliwog due to the resemblance to the larva stage of an amphibian. The Polliwog are small enough to fit in the palm of a hand, and their translucent skin is colored yellow-green. They possess a pair of 4 limbs with small claw-like hands, a mouth, and a small lizard-like tail. They are incredibly sensitive to heat. Even direct exposure to the light of a table lamp is enough to cause a Polliwog extreme discomfort. Now, during this stage, though, they appear to be opportunistic feeders, as Doris found foraging for food in a trash can and a candy bar it received from Dustin. Now, stage 3, though, is apparently a very interesting looking monster, the way they portray stage 3 to be. Unlike the other stages, the third stage of the cycle is not entered by the creature molting. Instead, the stage is signaled by the Polliwog skin taking on a dark green color as well as an increase in body mass. The Polliwog will then sprout a pair of hind legs, become quadrupedal. Small sharp teeth begin growing in the creature's mouth. Now, stage 4 is it's starting to form into something pretty nasty. Now, once the Polliwog has eaten a sufficient amount of food, it molts, growing a little larger than a standard house cat. It is in the stage that the juvenile Demogorgon develops the signature petal mouth that the species is best known for. In addition, the juvenile becomes carnivorous. Its skin takes on a darker color, and it is resistant enough to heat that it is able to walk in direct sunlight with no injury. Now, stage 5 is what they call the Demodog. Upon molting to the next stage of their life cycle, the adolescent Demogorgon develops to a much larger version of their previous form, which Dustin referred to as a Demodog. Now, roughly, though, The size of a large dog, the Demogorgon is strong enough to tackle a grown human. They are proficient in digging tunnels and able to climb very steep hills. Now, while a Demogorgon is not invulnerable to gunfire, its skin is thick enough to resist several gunshots. Now, stage 6 is when the Demogorgon is finally here. After molting presumably through its final time, the Demogorgon emerges as an adult. The adult Demogorgons are bipedal, reach a height of approximately 6 to 10 feet. They possess immense strength when able to knock a door off its hinges and pin down an adult human with ease. Their sense of smell is exceptionally potent, being able to detect a small amount of blood even while in another dimension. Their skin has grown durable enough to withstand gunfire and numerous attacks dealt with a spiked object. One of the few things shown to cause a Demogorgon any type of significant harm was being burned. But even then, the creature was able to escape fairly easily and did not seem to be hindered by its injuries. Now, apparently, though, the Demogorgon that plagued Hawkins in 1983, it could open up interdimensional portals and appear to possess, limited telekinesis abilities. It is unknown if all of the adult members of the species possess these abilities, or if they were just somehow, exclusive to that individual. It is unclear whether or not this individual was under the control of the Mind Flayer. But now, like I stated earlier, the Demogorgon, it comes from Dungeons and Dragons. They even have something similar to the Demogorgon in Greek mythology, and they look different. Like the Demogorgon from Stranger Things to the one from, the Dungeons and Dragons, and back then, they had like 2 heads. They kind of look the same, but they had like 2 heads and a tail and things like that. I might do that version of the Demogorgon too, but I just thought this one here looked pretty cool. The whole reason I done this video right here is because I was in Walmart and I happened to come across the little, Funko Demogorgon, and I was like, this is pretty cool. And so that's why we're right here in this very spot. But I'd say the next video I'll be doing will be the Kraken, because I'm terrified of the ocean, because you really don't know what's in it. But everybody, this is Monsters of Folklore. Don't forget to check out the other videos. You might just become a die-hard fan of various monsters, mythology, and etc. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.